State jurisdiction in international law is the authority of a state to make, enforce, and interpret laws within its territory and sometimes beyond. It's a fundamental concept that defines a state's legal powers and responsibilities. What does state jurisdiction include? 1. Territorial jurisdiction. A state's authority over people, property, and events within its territory, including land, airspace, and internal waters. 2. Extraterritorial jurisdiction. A state's authority over people, property, and events outside of its territory. And 3. Prescriptive jurisdiction. A state's authority to make laws. How does state jurisdiction work? 1. States can exercise jurisdiction through legislative, executive, or judicial actions. 2. States can apply their laws to foreign flagged ships within their ports and internal waters. And 3. States can exercise jurisdiction over their own nationals accused of crimes in other states. What are the principles of state jurisdiction? Territorial Principle. States have exclusive authority to deal with criminal issues within their territories. Nationality Principle. States can exercise jurisdiction over their own nationals accused of crimes in other states. Why is state jurisdiction important? State jurisdiction is a central feature of state sovereignty. State jurisdiction distinguishes states from entities that operate under private law. State jurisdiction in international law is limited by the Territorial Principle, which states that a state's jurisdiction is limited to its own territory. This principle prevents states from interfering with each other's affairs. Limitations of state jurisdiction. 1. Territorial Principle. A state's jurisdiction is limited to its own territory. 2. Executive jurisdiction. A state cannot directly exercise power within another state's territory, unless permitted by that state. 3. Immunity of diplomatic representatives. Diplomatic representatives of a foreign state are immune from the jurisdiction of the receiving state. And 4. Absence of universal ratification. Some countries may not be bound by international treaties if they do not have the authority to ratify them. Exceptions to the Territorial Principle. Extraterritorial legislation. States can prescribe rules that have extraterritorial operation in certain circumstances. Port state jurisdiction. States can exercise jurisdiction over foreign flagged merchant vessels within their ports and internal waters.